Japan. Japanese culture is distinctive, yet it bears a strong relationship to Chinese culture as a result of nearly 2,000 years of connection. Chinese influence can be seen in Japan's art, language, and religion. For centuries, Japan isolated itself and avoided outside contact. With Japan keeping to themselves, they were able to strengthen their culture and make it unique. Later on, Japan was forced to have contact and it opened its ports to trade with the West. In 1854, Japan began to intensively modernize and industrialize. Its art became the sensation in Europe and the United States. Japan's art style allowed greater individuality and it had an important effect on Western artists. Japan is a beautiful island country located in East Asia. It is made up of over 4,000 small islands, most being mountainous and many being volcanic. Japan is located on the Ring of Fire, which is why it experiences many earthquakes. Japan's population is an estimated 126 million and ranked 10th on the most populated in the planet. Japan's largest city and capital is Tokyo, which is home to 38 million of Japan's population. While Japan was invading China in 1937 in hopes of ending its economic crisis, Germany and Italy had taken aggressive actions in Europe, sparking World War II. In 1940, Japan joined the Axis powers with Germany and Italy. The U.S. responded to Japan's aggression by cutting off exports to Japan. Japanese diplomats were negotiating with the U.S. to avoid war, but Japan was secretly planning to attack Pearl Harbor. On December 7, 1941, Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. Germany and Italy later accepted defeat, but Japan refused to surrender to the Allies. The world soon learned the meaning of complete and utter destruction when the U.S. used the first two atomic bombs on Japan. On August 6, 1945, the first bomb, known as Little Boy, was dropped on Hiroshima. It killed between 90,000 to 166,000 people. August 9, just 3 days after the first bomb, the second bomb, known as Fat Man, was dropped on Nagasaki. It is estimated that 60,000 to 80,000 civilians died, but exact figures are impossible with the blast having obliterated bodies and disintegrated records. Japan soon surrendered on August 14. Peace Memorial Park was built in what was once the political and commercial heart of the city. It contained several memorials to the victims of the atomic bomb. Mount Fuji is a famous mountain in Japan with an elevation of 12,338 feet. It is an active volcano with a low risk of eruption. At the base of Mount Fuji is Suicide Forest. This majestic forest has a bad reputation, which some believe to be haunted and full of vengeful spirits. Japan has its own unique popular forms of comic books and animation. Manga and anime have become very popular all around the world. Hello Kitty is a big deal in Japan. She is the well-known mouthless white cat with the red bow. There are several reasons people believe Hello Kitty doesn't have a mouth, some being heartwarming, while others being sinister. Japan's flag is simple but has a very interesting meaning. The red circle in the middle represents the sun representing bravery and strength. The white background represents purity, peace, and honesty. Cherry blossoms in Japan are known as sakura, Japan's national flower. A Japanese legend goes that the flowers of the tree were originally white, and after a body was buried beneath it, the petals turned pink. Extremely high radiation levels have recently been recorded inside a damaged reactor at the Fukushima nuclear power plant. The presence of the dangerously high radiation will complicate efforts to safely dismantle the plant. After 6 years since the residents fled the spew of radiation from the Fukushima nuclear power plant, thousands of former residents are returning home. Radiation has left a big area off limits and may never be inhabitable. The US and Japan have passed a crucial test for missile defense. They recently shot down a medium-range ballistic missile with the interceptor launched from a guided missile destroyer.